God, is it ever fucking solid?
Well, that's the
One
thing.
two by four cut in half will burn a campfire all night long.
That's like a good fucking shiplap, like a old cedar shiplap. It looks like shit, but it's still like those houses. Anything built in like the 50s and 60s is still standing and will for another 100 years.
Yeah,
They used old good shit like that. New stuff, it's fucking last 10 years if you're lucky.
that's because it's not supposed to last long.
But it didn't look that hot. That's the thing. Now everything has to be perfect and those factory edges, and it all has to look fucking synthetic and nice, sharp. And no, fuck, that's not the way the world works. You want good? Good never looks good. Good never looks as good.
Yeah.
If you either get like it looks fantastic and sucks, or it looks like crap and lasts forever. Like old fucking lath and plaster, 10 times better than drywall.
Yeah,
You can't knock
absolutely.
that shit down. But
Yeah.
hard to do, didn't look cool. And nowadays, people don't want anything that's hard. You can't do that. If it's hard work, fuck, no one will ever do it. They're just like, no, I don't do that.
Can't have that. No.
So
not.
it's got to be easy as fuck and look like it was difficult.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and it's
that's
got to
the
look
thing.
absolutely. If it doesn't look perfect, it gets thrown out, and you got to start all over again. It's ridiculous. These fucking millennials, like we like to make fun of them, but you don't know like the extent to which. Look what's fucking going on in Ellen. Like, oh, my boss is mean. Every fucking boss is mean. They're supposed to be mean. That's why they're the boss. That's why you get weekends. Fucking shut up.
I'm just waiting for the other. Like, now that everybody has focused all their shit on Ellen, I'm just waiting. Who's next? Who's the next one? The next major celebrity that has a very popular show and everything else. Who's the next one that they're going to try and say, this person isn't. This person treated me mean once, and then the backlash.
But that's why we drink on weekends. That's why like that beer is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's because your boss is a piece of shit and you hate your work. That's why it's called work.
Otherwise, it'd be called fun.
You're at the fucking Ellen show. Number one, it can't be work. I don't care what you're doing at the Ellen show. It's not fucking work. And you're like, oh, my boss is mean. Yeah, that's why you get a weekend to get drunk on. If your boss wasn't mean, that would be meaningless, and we wouldn't enjoy weekends.
And speaking of Ellen, by the way, Taylor Swift came to Ellen's defense saying, look, I've been on the show. I've never seen this before. I don't know what these people are fucking talking about. She's always laughed and joked with the staff, and I don't see the problem. So she says this, and then it literally, like the next day, like the major headline about it was Taylor Swift shows her fucking privilege
Yeah.
of why she got treated well in the show. I'm like, oh, come on. Just fuck off.
You know it's a serious issue in America when Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond fucking speaks up. You're like, oh, right, we better start listening now because that guy matters.
Because you're so fucking important.
Fuck. Offer still stands, Ellen. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram yet, but I'll try tweeting you later. The offer still stands. Eric and Gord, we will work cheap for any of these man bun wearing Whole Food shoppers that think you're mean. I will gladly take their job. Tell them all.
Oh, work fucking circles around those fucking chumps. Just saying.
Yeah. So, anyway, point is, construction sucks because of millennials. Buildings fall down now. If you have an earthquake, buildings fall down. If your house was built in the 60s, it won't fall down in an earthquake. If it was built in the last 10 years, absolutely fucking will.
Yep. Absolutely. 100%.
And that's millennials. They don't want to do it.
Right.
That's why they can have battery-operated tools and think they're cool. No,
That's why they're still trying to figure out how to make an automatic hammer.
The battery-operated tools are fucking cool, actually. I'm going back to work tomorrow, so I got to pretend I like them.
So just to go back on this India thing.
Yeah, back to India. They're doing a Buy Indian. Well,
So they're doing
nobody
a
else
Buy.
is, so.
But here's the thing. Is there any time where you've been like, where you've bought some and saw that the label said like, made in India, you've been like, yes, this is gonna be made well.
Only No, not at all.
No,
I was gonna
right?
try
No.
to make a joke about that factory that
No.
burned down last year that we talked about, but
The Gene Factory? No.
the one that only had one door and it was up a
Yeah.
ladder.
Up a ladder. um, so the equipment included in their ban is some high technology weapon systems and range from assault rifles to artillery to transport aircraft to light combat helicopters.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think that's why clothing and like you get from India shoes that don't like the sizes are totally different in one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like I wear anything from an 8 to a 10.5. You never know. It depends on. But I think like that's because all the smart people are making weapons, or pulling CRA scams.
One of the two. Yeah.
So like. I would imagine their weapons are good. I would definitely buy an Indian weapon and be like, yeah, this is probably good.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, has
Even
India
though-
ever won a war?
No, India's never actually waged a war.
Like they've had wars waged against them, though, haven't
India's
they?
never attacked anyone. They've never been the aggressor ever in their life.
But their form of retaliation wasn't sophisticated weaponry. It was
pacifism.
It was playing dirty.
Yeah, they were occupied by the British forever, but they've never attacked anyone. That's a neat thing about India that we have in common with them.
Yeah.
Canada's never attacked anybody. We've never waged war.
We've been attacked and we kicked their fucking asses both times.
Kicked ass. We've helped people kick ass. Go watch Saving Private Ryan. It's a good little movie with that guy. What's his name? That young dude, Tom Hanks. He's going to be a big star one day, I think.
Someday.
That was all Canadians. America wasn't even in that part of the world yet. If that story was even had the slightest basis in reality, it was all Canadians. America wasn't there yet. So we kick ass wherever we go. That's why people don't want us to go anymore. They're sick of us kicking so much ass. That's why they won't let us on the Security Council.
Yeah.
So
my
India,
favorite thing when it comes to the wars with Canada is the fact that, the Americans got all these top weapons. They got this and they got the most sophisticated this and that. And the Canadian just walks in and snipes a guy from 1.8 miles away. Gets up, walks away, goes, yeah, here, I'll take my beer back, thanks. And broke the record. That was it. One shot. These guys have been launching bombs and fucking grenades and weapons at these guys for days. Canadian just walks out one shot.
He was actually just flicking a bottle cap.
Tink. That's so good.
I could never do that. I can never pull it off. It always just like flies the wrong direction, and I look like a moron. But I like to do it on purpose and play it off like I did, like that was on purpose, and then it's funnier. I just walk up and just fire it in my own eye and walk away. Nah. Because I could never do it. I never got the hang of it.
No.
So Indian weapons are probably good. I don't know.
If they're made in the same conditions as everything else, I don't know.
I know if the theories and conjecture about what happened in Beirut come to fruition, we might just find out. Because that whole area could get very volatile very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem more and more every day now. I don't know if this is just the news fucking trying to bring up something more exciting than COVID, but all indicators are pointed right at Hezbollah right now. That this probably wasn't an accident, and Hezbollah had something to do with it. But who knows?
People are protesting the fuck out of that area right now.
Well, we
demanding answers.
Well, of course. I mean, not only demanding, like Israel and Palestine are going to fucking wipe each other off the map this year. We don't need Lebanon getting involved and Hezbollah being back in action, and that just opens up like all these old wars that like Clinton helped stop.
Wouldn't help fund.
Fund probably. And that's just funny. Like, everyone's out of money because of COVID. Oh, all of a sudden Lebanon's a thing again. I don't know. War makes money, and it's
true.
great and it wins votes. War makes money and wins votes.
And it's great for businesses, certain businesses.
And it seems like all the usual suspects, the ones who like have any vested interest in war, are doing quite well right now, and seem to be involved, like Mr. Clinton and all the rest of them. It's just so fucking obvious. Like, I don't want this to fire up again, though. We don't want World War III, everybody. We really don't, because it's not going to be a good one. Like, it's not going to be. There's no Tom Hanks movies about this one.
We do want to see America implode. Just saying.
Yeah, but that's going to happen no matter what. They're already
so.
on the way down. You look at it from any point of view, and it just fits the bill. They're in the right year. The planets all are aligned properly. Empires fall. That's just what they do. But we don't want World War III on top of that. Number one, we don't want a world war without America to both kick ass and be blamed for stuff. Let's be honest. They did good in the wars. I'm not saying it was all Canada. I mean, we couldn't have done it without them. Or it would have been much more annoying.
Or faster. It just would have been over quicker.
But World War III, I think they're just like war crimes are going to be forgotten. Like the rules of war are just going to get thrown right out the fucking window. And it's going to be chemicals. It's going to be biological. It's going to be a lot of civilian death by drone.
You're going to see children being strapped up with bombs and just sent into fucking schools. The kids don't even know what's going on. It's going to be insane.
It's going to be drones wiping out a lot of innocent people. Yeah. America always takes out a good couple hundred of us before they figure out which direction to fucking point their guns. This is going to be like World War III is going to be ugly, and any one of these little conflicts right now is bigger, way bigger than what started the first two.
Yeah.
Like Israel and Palestine, or what's going on in even the Congo, or this Hezbollah thing. Like, there's a bunch of them happening in the world right now. Iran. If this pissing match between us and Iran gets real bad, you never know what could happen. You know, we stopped maybe the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is kind of choked that we stopped his hit squad, and he's just looking for an excuse. So, fucking with Iran, that's my in.
Yeah,
fucked up my hit squad. I am gonna go to Afghanistan and kill all your soldiers that are still there for 20 fucking years. Seriously, we don't want World War III. It's not going to be pretty.
No, it really isn't.
I will have nothing to do with it. I will. I am old and infirm. You even had a war fought by millennials. Come on, how good is that going to go? I wonder what millennial soldiers are like. We should do a special edition.
It's going to be nothing but safe zones and
army guy on here. We need. I want to get like a military dude. Who's our guy? Harjeet Sajan or Sarjeet Hajan or whatever.
No idea.
I want to try to talk to him. I'm going to try to get him on. He's like our military leader, our General Schwarzkopf dude. Harjeet Sajan, I believe is his name, or Sarjeet Hajan, or something. I don't know. It's fucking Singh Dhaliwal. I don't know.
Singh Dhaliwal.
Well, who's I can't even think of it. Jagmeet. There, they're all Jagmeet. You know how many fucking Jagmeet Singhs there are in the world? My God.
More than there are people in hospital for coronavirus in Canada, I'll tell you that.
Oh, more than probably the world. There is a lot of fucking Singhs is a very popular one, and his name
Jagmeet.
I work with a guy named Jazzmeet, and I can't not call him Jagmeet.
Does he get mad?
He gets annoyed.
Yeah.
But I made a thing out of it because I thought his name was Jagmeet. It's not. It's Jazzmeet. And I'm like, oh man, I've been calling you the wrong name for like a week or whatever. And then it just became like now it's just like it's ingrained in me. I just have to call him Jake.